Hey everybody, hi, welcome back to the Nuclear Podcast. I just wanted to say real quick.
I miss like the bro fist and the PewDiePie. Like I actually miss that.
Hold on, wait, I'm not. I
Okay,
wanted
go.
to
Yeah,
start.
yeah,
I
sorry.
wanted to start this off with something.
Keep going.
I wanted to say that whenever I go to Bojangles and I order a Pepsi, I expect to get a Pepsi because Bojangles has Pepsi. Not this one, apparently. Right over there, because that one has Coke. What in the world? I was saving this for the podcast because every other Bojangles I have ever gone to, they have Pepsi.
That one does have Coke products, and you're right. The other ones do have.
Why? Why
don't
does
know.
that one have Coke products?
I have no clue.
Because the rest of them...
No, they don't. They have Pepsi.
Yes,
Dr. Pepper.
exactly.
Yeah, that's what I always get at Bojangles is Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She even asked if I wanted Dr. Pepper. And I was like, no, I'd like a Pepsi. And she was like, oh, well, we have Coke. And I was like, sure, give me that.
Give me Coke.
It's good. It's a good second. I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, you're
I
sitting
saw
in
a
a
guy.
room that is Coke themed.
I
and you're
saw
gonna
a
say
guy.
Coke's a good second.
Dude, listen. I personally don't care. I know that there's a debate.
Yeah, because
Ish.
Pepsi is way worse.
I could see why, but then I could see why Coke is way worse
There's
than
no
Pepsi.
there's no conceivable way that Coke is worse.
There is.
No.
Okay, I saw a guy walking around Walmart with a shirt, and it had the Pepsi logo, and inside of the Pepsi it had Coca-Cola written in the logo of Pepsi, and I was like, oh, I need that shirt. It looked really good, actually.
Wow, I'm surprised. You know, that is something about the Pepsi logo, though. It's kind of boring.
Boring? I love it.
I find it too...
I like the
just lower-
blue. I like
The blue. I like the blue. I don't like the lettering. It's just very... Like,
yeah.
we just typed this. We didn't really design anything.
Okay, except, have you seen the little bottle I have? The words on that, they look like 80s, like the 70s or 80s font. That was
something
good.
about Dr. Pepper. They changed their labels for their plastic bottles.
Yeah.
And they'll, like, design them, and they looked really good. Like, there'll be different art styles.
Wasn't one, like, 8-bit at one point?
Yeah, like, they have... And it's so cool. I love how Dr. Pepper changes it up. Like, they don't have to stay the same thing. But I do also like the lettering on Coke. They're, like... The way it looks is really smooth.
It's very pretty.
Uh-huh.
I do like that.
It doesn't work as well in other languages. I won't show you. I have a bottle over
my
here.
gosh, are you
That's in a
serious?
different language. It looks like Arabian, but it looks weird. Exactly. But as I was saying, I miss the old PewDiePie, not his videos. I love PewDiePie's new videos.
Yeah.
They're way better. Because you can tell he's enjoying what he's doing. But I
Yeah.
don't even watch him that much now. But still, like, if I do...
I never watched him to begin with.
I did.
I watched him in the middle, like the changing
When he started changing?
of when he had the big beard
Oh, the
and
big
like
beard
the
is beautiful.
blonde. I
loved
started
his
watching
big
him
beard.
from after his cursing stage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stopped whenever he went into the other phase.
Yeah, he has a lot of phases.
Whenever he painted his walls gray is when I was like, alright.
Well, he's totally changed rooms like 14 times now. I don't
Yeah.
even know where he's going. But I miss...
I was never even a big fan of PewDiePie to begin with.
You see, I used to a long time ago. I used to watch PewDiePie. And
I remember our family, not our family, me and my brothers were like shocked.
Yeah.
We were like, he watches PewDiePie.
Yeah.
We were like, he's so bad.
he did swear. Now, I've watched some of the videos that I thought were really funny in the past. Yeah. He doesn't swear as much as I remembered him swearing. I think it's because I'm just more kind of like, it's not as big of a deal. So when I was younger, though, I'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
But now I'm just like, okay. And then watching them, though, I'm like, this is so forced. Like, so many of the jokes he says, you can tell are like, but it's not written, so he doesn't execute them well.
Right.
So it's like, some of the things, though, it's the game. So, like, it's actually funny because it's like the game and him feeding off of it. But sometimes you can tell he's just trying to do a joke.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you can't... It's hard. It's hard to do a joke on purpose.
Yeah.
That's why gaming is too hard. Gaming
what
is the
else is
hardest
hard?
thing to do on YouTube. Gaming, hands down, gaming's the hardest.
It's true because
definitely.
it's hard to get a following because there's so many big gamers.
Well, I was more saying, I was being sarcastic. Are you being serious?
Oh yeah,
I was being sarcastic
gaming
because
I think it's easy but difficult at the same time.
I think the reason I was saying that is like it's super easy to upload. Gaming is I find it way easier to edit.
Is it
way easier to
upload?
upload?
Whoa,
Oh,
what are you
yeah.
talking about?
Than a skit.
I feel like there's like
Because the thing with gaming is
there's so much not scheduling, but like
there is a
if you
lot
miss a
of,
day,
yeah.
you know.
But of course, if you miss a day with skits, you miss a day of filming for a skit,
true.
boom, that could throw your whole week.
And
it has. I still
right
need to
now,
edit.
for me, for example, holy crap! I am off my rocker. Like whenever it rained, and like I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
We need to just film a video of you laying on the ground in different locations.
But why would we do that?
That's my reasoning behind it. I don't know if you agree, but
I disagree strongly.
Alright,
Do you want to hear some fun stories of me at Walmart? Do you want to hear? Because I've got like a little list forming.
alright. Hit me with one, and I'll see if I like it.
Here we go. One of them. Early in the
I'm not
morning.
feeling
You
this
know
one.
how I go in at 4 in the morning?
Yeah, like most people do to
I
work.
walked up and I looked over and I thought there was somebody frozen dabbing at the front of the Walmart store. I thought he was just sitting there like this.
I know what you're talking about.
And I was like, what the heck? I was like, is that dude dabbing?
Why'd you move my stool?
And I walked around the corner and I realized that our scarecrows for Walmart's front are Fortnite. Our theme is Fortnite
Hey,
for scarecrows.
I really.
You have no idea how mad I was. I tried not to say it to anyone. I tried and I
But you
succeeded.
see, it's beautiful because now I really want to do another vlog and I want to go buy the scarecrows and dab because it would look so stupid. You know, like
that makes me
ironically as
mad.
those kids do. But I
Right.
want to, be like, Fortnite,
Yeah.
and then be like, basically,
They look really bad.
Yeah, they look terrible.
Have you seen them?
Ooh, let me show you something that doesn't look bad.
You want to hear another story real quick?
Oof,
Ew.
oof,
Dude, seriously?
oof.
You could have done better.
How would I cut sleeves
I'm
off?
just kidding. You could have ripped them off,
No, but they don't look ripped off.
left like the tassels.
But they look no. Because I looked at someone. Probably someone will walk in every single
What
week.
were we talking about?
I don't know. Sorry, we got interrupted by my mom for the 15th time.
That's okay.
Literally,
I hope.
literally, we done this 16. This is the 16th episode.
But she hasn't done it every time.
You're right. She's only done it at 14.
Is this 16? You're right. It is 16.
Yeah, because I'm uploading
because we
15 right
didn't-
now.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry if you were actually getting into what we were talking about,
Because
but we
we
lost
forgot.
it. And I actually have another thing I can move
Did
on
you get-
because my Walmart stories aren't done.
Did you see my new Facebook profile picture? It was a
don't
quick
think so.
little slap together.
Well, wow, thanks for changing the one that I took. God, dude.
no, it's the same
seriously?
picture. I edited it.
Oh, really?
So I don't know if y'all know this. My favorite month is October. My favorite holiday is Halloween. Halloween has always been my favorite. It's spooky, it's scary, and I just
wow,
wanted to
that's,
slap this together because
That's a real. Ooh, I like that jug right there.
I had to add that skull.
Scary
Skeletons. That's why I did it. I couldn't, and I didn't feel like
The bow
changing
tie
it.
looks really good.
I didn't
like,
feel like
I wouldn't think
changing
about
it enough to make it actually flow with the shirt. It flows all
Yeah.
right, but I just barely did anything on that. But then,
That's good.
yeah, I was gonna add shading and such, but I was like, no, that's fine.
I think it looks good.
I like
You
that
know,
I kept the hat.
that ghost is really convincing me. Like I am.
I added a
spooked.
shadow for the ghost, but it's
I'm
the wrong
spooked.
direction.
It's
So
also not.
it's not crisp. And I didn't feel like
Flush.
doing anything. Yeah.
I can show you how.
No, I know. I was messing around with it. I was like, this
Oh.
could be better. But then I just got lazy and
Dude,
kept it
you
the
know
way it was.
what helps drawing shadows
is actually having a tablet with a pen where you can freehand. Helps so much. You have like no idea.
I bet. That would be amazing. But
back
anyways,
to my Walmart stories.
stories.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. It's a
Walmart
true work of
story
art.
number 2. We have a new.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. Sorry, I'm checking my Facebook because I don't care. No, I'm kidding.
We have a new.
Don't do that. Oh, it will stop uploading. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back.
We have a new manager.
Dude, can you just tell the
Because
story already?
the
This
other
is
one
taking a while.
retired.
Mm-hmm.
The other one retired, so we have a new manager.
Yeah.
And, for the first 2 weeks, he was just going through, seeing what needed to be done, what hasn't been done, what could be improved, normal manager stuff.
Yeah.
And he was talking to his, supervisors or, co-managers, managers who are below him, because he's the store manager. And then you've got the managers under him.
Yeah.
So he was talking to the other managers and group of 3 guys, and he was, I was watching him. I was like, I wonder how he manages. He's a real kind of cool, soft-spoken guy, quiet, but he has a I know what I'm doing kind of demeanor.
Mm-hmm.
And he literally gets a call, and stops talking to them, and picks up his phone, looks, and answers it. He goes, "Hey, Pookie Pie." "No, I'm not. Oh no, what's wrong?" And literally just walks away from the group, and they're all just they don't even think about it. And I'm like, oh no, Pookie Pie.
Oh, yeah, no, not a
Pookie Pie right in front of the guys.
I hope it was his daughter. Because if he has a
that's
really
what I was
young
thinking.
daughter,
If it's his
Pookie
daughter,
Pie is acceptable. If it's anyone else, stop
if
it.
it's if it's his, because he's married.
Yeah, if it's his wife,
So if
that's
it's
a
his
no.
wife, I think that would be funny if he literally just
calls her
answered his
Pookie
phone
Pie?
and just says Pookie Pie.
If
Hey,
I
Pookie
was,
Pie.
no, I couldn't.
So,
Nah.
Next one. Are
I
you
dare
ready
you to
for?
call Savannah Pookie Pie.
She'd be like, what?
No, do it right now. Call her on the podcast, live on the
No,
podcast.
I don't want to do that.
Call her Pookie Pie.
I don't want to do
Why?
that.
Having
Because
problems?
then she'll be upset because later she'll be like, I don't like that you did that on your podcast. She's like, I think that's real stupid.
I'm glad she doesn't listen to this.
I mean, she will, and then she'll be like, why did you say that about me?
But it'll be like
and
a
I'll
month
say,
later
I'll
because-
be like, because it's true, and you would say that. So, sorry, Savannah.
But it's gonna be like,
true.
is she up to date on these?
No,
I'm
she
impressed if
stopped. She
anyone-
actually stopped watching.
Yeah.
The other day, she was like, I'm sorry. I was like, sorry about what? She was like, I can't finish these.
No, I don't blame
And
her.
I was like,
I wouldn't finish.
I
these.
was like, you don't have to. I was like, these aren't things that you have to watch.
Have I said it on the podcast before? Someone asked me.
I
They were
wasn't
like,
done with my Walmart.
Okay, that's
no,
right.
I'm just kidding.
Someone asked me. They were like, why do the podcast? They don't get a lot of views.
Yeah.
There's not a whole. It's not like it's gonna attract new listeners or anything really because we're not big, so it's kind of hard.
Right.
I do it at the beginning. I
For
did
the
it.
views.
Oh yeah, definitely all 9 of them. But I did it at the beginning more just to kind of do it. But as I've done it more, first of all, I like it. Second of all, there are consistent listeners, and just having consistent listeners makes me want to upload it.
Yeah.
Like, just even though there's only a couple,
Yeah.
it makes me go, yeah, I want to upload it because they'll listen to this. And they
Right.
like it. So yeah, I'll upload it. It's just like I've gotten so many people telling me, when's the next wiki what? And it really puts a lot of pressure on me to make another one.
Don't.
I'm gonna make another one soon. I gotta find the right article though. Because I don't want to just go, oh, this one. I
Yeah.
want to make sure it's the right article. Because the article's funny enough in itself that the editing wasn't hard.
Right.
I just gotta make sure also it's original enough. Like it's different enough to be a different video.
Right.
So if you have any wiki what suggestions, basically just a weird wiki how article, send it my way. I have an Instagram, a Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Basically just follow me on all of it and send me all your weird
He has
articles.
Snapchat too.
I don't have my... Actually, I do have my Snapchat public. If anyone wants to watch my stories, send me snaps. Anyone can send me snaps. I just won't get notifications because I ain't about that life. But yeah,
Okay.
I actually do, though. My Snapchat
You
is...
do though?
I do, though. My Snapchat is at my Instagram. If you want to find my Snapchat, go to my Instagram. Right there, click on...
Boom,
Well, you won't
pow.
click on it. You'll...
Yeah.
Anyways.
I get it.
Yeah. At Swaggiest __
I have a
Swaggster.
Twitter.
At SWAGG. Did I just keep playing myself the whole
No.
time?
I have a
Okay.
Twitter.
He
and
does.
If we're plugging ourselves, then go
And it's-
at
I mean-
@StirBlue with 2 zeros at the end because I couldn't get the @Bluester because somebody else already had that. But they're not named Bluester, so I don't know what Bluester's for.
They thought of it too. They're like, oh, Blue Rooster, yeah.
Bluester. It's perfect.
Have I ever told you
Have
that
I ever
your
finished
spelling
my
of
story?
Bluester really bothers me?
Does it really?
A lot.
Why?
I wish it was spelled with a U, but it's spelled with 2 O's. Because if it was spelled with a U, it would almost be equal letters from both words, blue and rooster.
Oh, well, I
But
liked
it's
the
spelled-
zeros.
I
I liked the zeros and then the O's. I went with zeros because it felt gamer-like. And I felt like there would be less of a chance for somebody to have that. Because, for gamer, I was going to be a gaming channel.
Oh yeah,
said that
I keep
every-
forgetting that you
every
were gonna be a gaming
single-
channel and then
yeah.
you're not.
I was going to be a gaming channel.
What
so
happened?
I was
Can
like,
you-
that sounds
can you
like...
upload more though gaming. I miss the gaming.
Do you want to know why I'm not a gamer? Because every
I don't have a
single-
funny enough personality.
I tried 5 times.
It's hard.
No, you know what's hard about it? Is that I never had the right software. My gigabyte cards weren't. My SD cards weren't my SD cards were not big enough, and my camera kept cutting off. Like it would turn itself off during recording.
See,
So I
that's
had
why
like
would-
bits and pieces and chunks of pieces that I couldn't fit together anymore.
That's what. I mean, I really wish that I could just die. No.
Dude, me too.
I really wish I had a funnier person. I know that's a weird thing to say, but I can't. I can be funny when scripted or when I have the rough idea. But when
Yeah.
playing a game, I kind of just lose it all. Also, I betrayed you.
Yeah. Betrayed who, me?
Yeah, you.
Why?
I decided to continue playing Detroit Become Human.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because we haven't played it, and I don't think we're gonna upload anymore. But what I want to do is you can go back on saves. You can go anywhere in the game, and you can play it. So don't worry. It's cool though. Oh my god. Okay, so the last time I played
I've watched a lot.
the last time I played it, I didn't have glasses, and so I couldn't fully appreciate everyone's
beautiful.
pores. They have
Yes.
pores.
Yes.
And I was like, what? Oh my, like, okay, and also it was mocapped. Did you know that?
I knew that.
Every single...
Have you watched the guy who's Connor played the video game?
No, I haven't seen that. But also,
Beautiful.
he was in, Jacksepticeye and the guy who plays Connor were in a video together.
Yeah.
He was talking about how there were days where the guy who plays Connor or his stunt double, he had a stunt double, would literally come in and walk forward, step backwards. Walk forward, walk right, step backwards.
Oh.
Just so it would be fluid if the gamer decided to do that. And I was like, oh, like there was a lot of time and money put into this game, and you can see it. Like playing this game. Also, there are some people, I'm not gonna tell you who, you can literally kill off at the very beginning and never play them.
What?
Yeah. The middle character. Do you get what I'm saying? Like there's...
Sorry, let's keep it a surprise because, like, holy crap.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking if you can kill off these characters, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like, what is the game at that point?
Hey, it's your story. You craft it. The only
You're right. You do.
Yeah, it's...
It's like freaking Minecraft all up in that biz.
Did you hear the news?
That Minecraft is making a new game?
No, I don't care about that. Telltale.
What,
Shut down.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're joking.
No.
No, you're kidding.
No,
you're
and they
joking.
literally won't finish they don't know if
No,
they'll finish the new Walking
please
Dead
stop.
game. No, I can pull up the
How?
tweet.
What
Okay,
happened?
They don't get
What
enough,
happened?
Okay, the problem is they don't get enough money. Because
How does Telltale not get enough money?
no one buys their games. Everyone just either watches it online, and it was good publicity.
Oh, you're right.
But
Because once you
they're
watch it, you don't
pretty
need
sure, and since the games they're not super influenced by decisions. If you watch it,
Oh.
you kind of get the game. So now they're not super sure if that's the direct cause, but also like with The Walking Dead season 2, and then how they had the final season. Season 1 had a lot of buys; it was their biggest game.
Yeah.
But then season 2, less people bought the game because season 2 I'd have to buy season 1, or maybe they just
What
didn't
else
think about
did
buying
Telltale
season 2.
make?
They made the Batman Telltale game, They made the
Oh,
Borderlands
snap.
Telltale game, which was really
Yeah,
good.
they did.
They made Minecraft Story Telltale. That one, oh. Mwah,
Okay.
mwah. And that's the only
I'm
one they're
glad
continuing.
that one's.
The reason they have to continue it is they had to deal with Netflix to continue it, so they legally have to continue it.
Netflix?
Yeah, I don't understand it.
How is Netflix?
I don't know. I
Netflix
think it
was like, can we
Netflix-
have our finger in this pie, please?
Exactly.
They're like, can we just have a little taste?
I think it was Netflix. It's some company. It's a big company too.
Yeah.
And so they had to continue that, but they shut down. They couldn't even pay all their workers that were writing them out. Like,
That is absolutely insane.
they're probably
I
going
had
to
no
release.
idea.
They're probably going to finish The Walking Dead, the final season.
Yeah.
They're trying to at least do the next 2 episodes because the first 2 were released.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, the first 2 were released, but they're not sure if they'll be able to get the next 2 out, which is really sad because I
How many
love-
workers do they have now?
They only have like 25 working right now. Everyone else went home. They're like, we can't pay.
How many workers did they have?
I think they had over 300, maybe only 200. But they weren't a huge company, but they were big. They
were big enough to do stuff.
Oh yeah, and then but also with games like Detroit Become Human coming out, where your decisions actually matter, it's hard to compete with that.
Yeah.
Because Detroit Become Human
That'll knock some competition out of the water right there.
Oh yeah, like okay, the Life is. I don't know if you ever heard of Life is Strange. It's. I've never been impressed with it. When I've watched some gameplay, and the concept is cool. It's a story game, but you can go back in time and change your decision. Not very long back in time, like if you immediately made a decision, you can go back in time.
Story based?
It's story based. It's decision based. But the reason I don't like it is nearly every single conversation is awkward.
Oh.
And like certain times, awkward conversations work. And if you go into it, if I paid money for the game, I would have been mad because it's awkward.
Yeah.
Watching the gameplay,
What happens in this game?
a whole town can get wiped out. Can.
Life is straight. What?
I don't.
What?
It's another story based game. It's a big one too. Life is Strange 2 just came out a hot minute ago. Not
I
even.
feel
a
like
month.
I've heard. I know I've
I
heard about
guarantee
this.
you've heard about Life is Strange. But it's no big deal. It's no big deal. But anyways,
Ugh.
basically, games like that are now, they're so inferior. Because first of all, Detroit Become Human, the graphics in that,
Gorgeous.
the most beautiful graphics I've seen in a game.
I think they like to do rain just because they know they can make it look good.
Oh yeah.
They're like, watch it rain.
Exactly.
Look at how cool that
Everything
looks.
so good. And then, I really want to know if they're gonna make another game.
You know what?
I want to know if they're gonna make Detroit Become Human 2, or if they're gonna make another game, just another story-based game. I
wanna
really
know-
hope they make just another story-based game.
You want to know the very first thing? That, like, first graphical thing that actually made my mouth drop? Like, my jaw drop?
What?
Like, what was yours?
Uncharted-
What was the first thing that
Uncharted
made
4.
your...
Right as I
Uncharted
opened
4?
that and I saw, it went from cutscene, straight from gameplay, didn't change. I was like, oh, it was amazing.
So, like, that was the
yes,
first
the
thing
first
that
thing,
actually you were
I was
like...
just like, that is. It blew my mind.
You want to know? You want to know what the first thing that made my jaw
Frogger.
drop? No.
Oh.
Check this out. Okay, so the trailers. There are 3 of them. The 3 Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic online trailers. Beautiful. They're like I thought. See, right now, they're at this point in time. They're not the best.
They're still really good looking though.
But Uncharted 4, yes.
See, and
yes.
that it just amazed me that a game could look. And
I've played that.
the hair graphics. I own it. I beat it several times. But the hair graphics, they took detail into it. Like they go with the wind. It is it's so good. I loved that game. And it really was. I was
I
blown
liked
away.
it. The story, as I was playing, I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
Don't-
It was
I
a good
gonna
game.
say, don't close it.
It was a good, solid game. Just like Detroit Become Human is a good,
Good.
solid game. Seriously, if you've never played it, I think I don't care. If
I
I don't
suggest
think if
playing
you've
it.
seen. I don't care if you've seen every ending to it.
It could change.
Play it.
How
Play
in
it.
the world do people have every ending out?
Oh yeah, by now, of course. Baron.
Oh.
Well, there's also a really watched video, And whoever made it, props to you for jumping on it because like it's a clever idea and it's of course it got views. And it was like Hank's reaction every single time Connor dies, if he dies every single time. So like it shows you every single reaction throughout him coming back and Hank's reaction because Hank likes Connor a lot less. I don't know. I didn't watch it. It just had a lot of views. I just knew I was like, that's a smart video to make.
You know what video I watched that I was expecting a lot and then was very let down with?
What?
There was this guy.
There's this one. Wiki what? How to cast a spell? I really wanted to know how to cast a spell, and the whole thing's like satire.
Oh, I know.
And it's
seriously.
Like, what the heck?
I actually helped film that, and I literally was so mad while we were making it
because you didn't know. You didn't know, did you?
I thought it was gonna be real because he didn't tell. He was like, "Dude, we're gonna cast a spell." I was like, "Sweet," and then he ended up just like making out with this chick. Like every time we didn't cut every time the camera was off, this chick just ran and he was like, all right, and they just made out for like basically 30 minutes.
Wow, that sounds like filming
in between
really slow.
Yeah.
Even like when he was in the tub?
Yes.
Wow.
Like she jumped in the tub naked.
But he had clothes on.
Yeah.
Okay.
My word. I was going to say something before this.
You want to make a music video this week?
Oh, Let Me Down. What Let Me Down was, there was this video, and this guy was like, what happens when we fast forward time in Fallout 4 to get to 1,000 years in the future?
Yeah.
He was like, because things change a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Things can change with time, because it even has, like, seasons. Like, it'll have decorations for Christmas and Halloween and stuff like that in big cities.
Yeah.
So he's like, what happens if we fast forward 1,000 years? He's like, will people die? Like, will time change? And he does. And he spends the entire video telling you how to fast forward and showing you how long it takes. And at the very end of the video, you don't know because he just cuts it off. And he has not uploaded part 2.
Did I tell you about the earbud thing I was trying to stream the headset situation I was in. I was trying to stream
because we haven't talked in forever.
I was trying to stream, get my headset right with my laptop.
Okay.
Then I was working things out, but then I noticed that I wasn't getting mic audio and sound audio. It was being weird because I have a Mac, and I was like, all right, what's wrong with this? So I look it up, and this guy's making a video. He's like, so the problem is on certain headsets it just has one little strand beam thing. I can show you later. Yeah. Then on some it has 2. You need 2 for the Apple. I was like, okay. He's like, but
that makes sense.
A way to fix this. You know, he acts like he's about to give a way to fix this. He's like, you know, so it's really annoying. But the best solution is just buy a new pair.
Oh.
And I was like, I'm going to kill this man.
Oh. Let down.
Yeah. I was really annoyed. Like, actually.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. It's like it plugs in, but there are 2 strands going, and they're connected.
No, 2. 3 is what Apple needs or something. Like those little...
Oh, the notches.
Yeah, the notches. Okay. Apple needs a certain number, and that one should work with it. That's what I don't understand. But I can only get audio. I can't get my own voice. So I'm trying to figure it out. That way I can stream some more. You know.
Might need 8.
I really wish I had a computer.
I have wanted that several times.
It'd be so nice. Okay, this is a weird thing because I know we wouldn't even live together probably that long. But I thought about this one time is if we both had a job and we both went together on a really nice computer, if we were living together, because then, you know, I mean, we'd have to take turns.
Use it.
Yeah, well, that would be a thing, but it would be like if we wanted to game. That would be the computer I went on. If I wanted to stream, that would be the computer I went on. So it would be perfect.
Do you want to hear a story real quick so I can use it in my thumbnail? One? No.
Why? You tried to make a thumbnail? You're like, I thought about this already. I got to get this in there. All right. Hit me up with that story. Yep.
I know Savannah's already told you about this, and I really don't want to hear it. Oh, she told me this. So let me just talk. Savannah and I had our 6 months. Like a week and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? No, it was a week ago. Well, you know, we made a day out of it. We hung out. We had fun.
Oh yeah.
She did this really sweet thing for me. She came and she made my room clean and like did all of this stuff. Like
put up said something really bad.
Put up balloons and like streamers and like had notes everywhere.
Can I tell you my joke?
No.
Because you said she came and I was about to ask, did you?
Yeah, I got it. I
Alright.
get it. Don't worry about it. So we had fun. We did all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go to her house, and she has a wooded area in her backyard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm about to say.
Yeah, I know what you're about to say. Uh-huh.
She has a wooded area in her backyard. And behind that wooded area, there is a meadow, or like a little field. She was like, hey, why don't we take a quilt? Because I had just swung by and I had gotten us some food. She's like, why don't we take a quilt? We'll go out there. I'll drive out there. We'll drive out there. We'll put the quilt down. We'll put the food down. We'll eat. And we'll just hang out.
Yeah, a nice little picnic.
It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that sounds great. So we do that. And we just chill and we hang out and we're having fun. We're laughing. And then we just sit back and talk. And it starts to get darker. And all of a sudden, in the distance, you just hear... But like, out
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
distance.
yeah.
I thought it was like a power drill. And it happened 3 times in a row. And I was like, that sounds like somebody's like, you know, going...
Yeah.
And like maybe hitting something. Savannah's like, that sounds like a bird. I was like, no, that sounds like a power drill.
A bird.
And so we're just sitting there, and you know, we're talking. We continue talking because we don't think a thing about it. Like we forget about it. We're like, okay, whatever. Then by the way, we're like right beside the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
It's right in the tree line, and it goes like right beside us. And I sit up, and I'm like, Savannah. And she's like, what? I'm like, get in the car. I'm like, get in the car right now. Get in the car. So we run, we jump in the car, we grab... by the way, you hear this after it hisses and stomps, it goes of, like, feet walking away.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clarify that. Then we jump in the car, we grab all of our stuff, we throw it in, which, by the way, I dropped some stuff, and we had to, like, get out and grab it again, and then we left. I was sold on the idea that it was a Sasquatch. Because I believe in Sasquatch.
Yeah.
And listeners, you can mock me. I don't care because I've literally seen it. So like I will say this with the calmest look on my face. I've seen it. I believe in it. You don't have to.
Oh, yeah.
No one I know
not.
has to believe it.
Yeah.
Because I have seen it and I have proof for myself that it's real. So I don't have to make you believe it.
Yeah, no.
So, you know, that happened. We freak out. We run inside. I was, like, spooked for the rest of the night. Literally, I could not sleep, and I had work the next morning. So then, I was like, you know what? I was like, that's weird, and I want to prove that it's a Sasquatch. So I was like, I did some research. I got on. I was like, because somebody's like, oh, that's a bobcat. That's a bobcat. And I was like, that's not a bobcat. And then somebody's like, oh, that just sounds like a deer. Have you ever heard a deer snort? And I was like,
I've heard a deer snort.
I was like, really? So I did some research. I was like, let's start with the bobcat because it was a hiss.
It wasn't a bobcat.
Bobcats are so deep and aggressive with their growls.
And
it's not like a, you know, like they don't stomp and then walk away after they do it. So I listened to multiple voice clips of that. Not that. Then I looked up a deer, and it was just kind of like a.
Yeah, it's like when it's like a horse.
Yeah.
But like less. It's not as dramatic as a horse does it, but it's
right.
It's like a horse.
Then I looked up. Okay, I was like, let's get specific. I was like aggressive 2 hisses for territorial. I was like territorial, aggressive 2 hisses, and they were like barn owl. Barn owls make a hissing noise, and I played that. I was like, that is not a barn owl. Also, barn owls don't stomp after they hiss at you.
I think I know what it is.
It's not done.
Alright, keep going.
It's not done. I get home that day, and I'm like, I did some research. I was like, I couldn't find anything. I was like, I couldn't, didn't find anything. Judah was like, well, let's look up the deer again. And he looks up aggressive deer, and that was it. They can make an actual hissing sound with their nostrils. it goes, and they'll stop, like after it, and then they'll like hit the ground. And I'm guessing that it hopped away because it was a walking away.
Yeah. So.
And I still believe in Sasquatch.
Yeah.
I still do, and I believe that there's Sasquatch in her woods because of multiple other stories that are weird. AI, like as in her sisters, whenever they were younger, went out camping. And they were sitting there. Also, every time they've tried to camp, something weird happens. Like something big messes with them.
Yeah.
This one time specifically, their Savannah's sister and her friend went out and camped in the woods. Well, it was really late, and they had set up their tent. They were in the tent. They were sleeping, and all of a sudden, beside their tent, you just hear like a giant, like something slamming on the ground and then being dragged through multiple times by their tent and around their tent. And they call their mom. They're like, you need to drive out here and pick us up. There's something slamming and dragging around our tent. I'm convinced that it was a Sasquatch doing a territorial thing. They do that. That's that. I don't know.
No.
Do you believe in Sasquatch?
No, I don't believe in Sasquatch.
You don't.
But I'm very... Whatever anyone wants to believe, like especially about stuff like that. I don't.
A Sasquatch. Savannah thought that it was. Savannah's like 50-50 now. She used to be 100% sold that they're not. Now she's 50-50. Now that I have explained to her, she thought that a Sasquatch was the Bigfoot is one thing. She thought it was one thing.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's
in my mind, because it's a large monkey. It's just a big monkey that is indigenous to America, because that's just what it is. Actually, the Vikings found America first. They said they wrote down and did like pictures of like in their history, like their short amount of history that they have. They wrote down about finding a new land, America, because of the way they described it, the way the trees were and everything.
Yeah.
And they described big, stinky, hairy men, like large, covered in hair, throwing boulders at them. And I was like, I don't know of any Native American men who could pick up and throw a boulder by themselves.
Yeah, you never know.
I guess I don't know.
Speaking of big men, though, I actually thought when you were telling the story, what it was that was making those noises, I thought it was a big fat man in a gas mask wheezing. And so it was
Yeah.
And then he would just stomp because he's like wheezing. He can't breathe.
You want to know what this is what ran through my mind at first. I thought, number one, there was a hunter messing with us. Then I thought it was her stepdad messing with us. Because it sounded like he was getting closer. And I was like, that can't be Robbie. I was like, that's weird. I was like, number one, he wouldn't walk out in the woods as it's getting dark.
Dude, it was me. I knew it. It was me.
But then I was like, no, because that's too weird of a hunter.
Yeah.
And I would have seen his vest.
Oh, yeah.
Then I was like, oh my word, is it a rabid deer? I was like, does the deer have rabies and it doesn't know what it's doing with its body? So it's just like doing like weird things.
Yeah.
But then it turns out that it was just a deer being like,
get
out of my territory. It was like, get out, leave.
Animals make weird noises, but do you think that's a good time to end it?
I think this is a great time to end it. Now I can use that in my thumbnail.
Yeah, it'll get clicks. The alien one did.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us today. Wow, that's 38 beautiful minutes. For you guys, thank you for joining us. As always, I appreciate your views, and I will see you guys in the next video. Adios, amigos.